Welcome. You've arrived at a quiet haven, a space just for you. Let the world slow down. Allow your shoulders to drop, releasing tension. Turn your awareness to your breath, steady, reliable, always with you. Inhale deeply, hold for a moment, then exhale, letting go of worries. Each breath is a gentle reset, guiding you back to balance and calm. Trust in this moment, you are safe, and your journey to stillness begins now. Anxiety can feel like a sudden storm, overwhelming and unpredictable. But beneath every storm, there is stillness, a steady ground within you. Your true self is not defined by panic or fear, but by quiet presence. Let's journey inward, away from chaos, toward your core of peace. This is not about striving, but allowing yourself to rediscover calm. Remember, the calm, steady you is always there, waiting beneath the surface. Focus on your breath, not to perfect it, but to experience it fully. Inhale gently, feeling calm wash over you. Exhale, releasing tension. Each breath anchors you in the present, away from anxious thoughts. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the temperature of the air. When your mind wanders, gently return to your breath. No judgment. This is the art of resting in the present, choosing calm over chaos. Every return to your breath is a small victory, strengthening your peace. As you breathe, notice your body's response, shoulders dropping, jaw softening. Deep breaths expand your chest, slow your heartbeat, and calm your core. Let relaxation travel down to your abdomen, hands, and feet. Feel warmth or tingling as your body shifts from tension to rest. You're not just imagining peace, you're creating it breath by breath. Your body listens, responding with tranquility and balance. Right now, you are safe to let go. Now turn your attention to your mind's landscape. Thoughts may rush in, but you don't need to stop them. Just notice. Each exhale creates space between thought and reaction. See thoughts as passing clouds, not commands. Observe, then return to your breath. Imagine your mind as a train station. You can watch thoughts come and go. You are not your thoughts, but the awareness behind them. This mindful pause gives you freedom and choice. In this space you find clarity, strength, and the beginning of lasting peace. Anxiety in its many forms can often feel like a sudden and overwhelming storm that materializes from a clear blue sky. It can be incredibly loud, with thoughts that shout over your own inner voice, making it nearly impossible to find a moment of clarity or peace. The storm can also feel incredibly fast, a dizzying whirlwind of emotions and physical sensations that seem to sweep you up before you even have a chance to plant your feet firmly on the ground. The storm of anxiety is also notoriously unpredictable, arriving without any warning and leaving you feeling disoriented, drained, and profoundly unsettled in its wake. It can easily seem as though this turbulent weather is the entirety of your reality, a powerful and defining force that colors your entire experience of the world and yourself. It is all too easy to get lost in the driving wind and the pouring rain of this inner turmoil. However, it is crucial to remember a fundamental truth that can serve as your lighthouse in these moments. Underneath every storm, no matter how fierce or how long it lasts, there is stillness. Beneath the crashing waves of panic and the howling gales of worry, there exists the solid, unshakable ground of your own being. This ground is your true foundation, the stable and reliable earth that holds you steady, even when everything else in your inner world feels chaotic and unmoored. And standing firmly on that ground, there is you. Not the version of you that is caught up in the storm's fury, but the essential core self that exists before, during, and after any kind of emotional weather passes through. This is the part of you that remains constant, a quiet and resilient presence that is always accessible when you learn how to turn your attention inward. Let us reframe this experience. Imagine anxiety not as a fundamental part of who you are, but as a temporary visitor, like a storm passing through the landscape of your life. This visitor may be loud, demanding, and disruptive, but it is still just a visitor. It does not own the house, it is simply passing through. By seeing anxiety in this way, you begin to create a subtle but powerful separation between your true self and the experience of fear. This distinction is vital because it prevents anxiety from defining your identity. You are not an anxious person, you are a person who is currently experiencing the storm of anxiety. This simple shift in perspective can be the first step toward reclaiming your inner territory and remembering that you are the host, not the hostage of your own mind. This storm, this visitor, does not have to be an enemy that you must fight with all your might. Fighting often creates more tension and resistance, feeding the very energy you wish to dissipate. Instead, you can learn to acknowledge its presence with a sense of detached curiosity. You can observe its patterns, its intensity, and its duration, without getting swept away by its narrative. You are learning to relate to your anxiety differently, moving from a position of being consumed by it to a position of being a calm observer of it. This practice does not promise that the storms will never come, but it does promise that you can develop the strength and the skill to remain grounded while they pass, knowing that quiet skies are always on the other side. Let's explore this idea of the unshakable ground beneath the storm more deeply. This ground represents your core self, the very essence of who you are. The real you, the authentic you, is not defined by panic. Your fundamental identity is not fear, worry, or a feeling of impending dread. These are simply the weather patterns, the transient states that move across the surface of your being. The true you is the one who is gently watching all of this unfold from a place of safety. It is the silent, compassionate observer that exists behind the curtain of worry, a calm witness to the continuous stream of thoughts and emotions that pass through your mind. This is the part of you that is never touched or harmed by the storm, no matter how intensely it may rage. This core self is located beyond the fleeting thoughts and the shifting emotions, in a deeper place of profound and unwavering stillness. This part of you is inherently strong, deeply resilient, and ever-present, much like the vast open sky that holds all the clouds, the rain, and the lightning without ever being changed by them. The sky is not the storm, it is the container for the storm. In the same way, you are not your anxiety. You are the spacious awareness in which anxiety can arise and pass away. This quiet observer within you is your greatest and most powerful resource. It is your ultimate source of unwavering strength, your internal sanctuary, and a direct gateway to experiencing a lasting and sustainable peace that is not dependent on external circumstances. To connect with this unshakable ground, we do not need to add anything to ourselves. We do not need to build or create this strength because it is already there. The journey is one of discovery, not of construction. It is a process of gently peeling back the layers of noise, tension, and conditioning that have obscured this inner foundation. With each mindful breath, you are clearing away some of the debris left by the storm. You are allowing the dust to settle so that you can once again feel the solid ground beneath your feet. This ground is your birthright, a place of innate stability and calm that has been with you since the very beginning, patiently waiting for you to remember it and to return home to its quiet strength. Imagine this core self as the deep, silent part of the ocean. On the surface, there may be turmoil, large waves crashing, winds churning the water into a frenzy. But if you were to dive down deep, you would find a place of immense calm, pressure, and quiet. The chaos of the surface cannot penetrate this profound depth. This is the part of you we are now connecting with. It is a place of absolute presence and power, untouched by the surface-level disturbances of your daily life. By learning to access this deep, inner stillness, you are building a resilience that is not brittle, but flexible and enduring. You are remembering that your true nature is peace, and that you can always dive beneath the waves of anxiety to find it. Let us now walk together to that place of inner stillness, taking a gentle journey inward, away from the turbulence and toward your core. This is not a journey that requires great effort or striving, but rather one of allowing, softening, and simply discovering what is already present within you. We will consciously move away from the world of external expectations, leaving behind the relentless pressure to be something other than what you are in this moment. Instead, we will walk toward an inner landscape of profound peace and unwavering presence, a quiet space that exists within your own heart. This journey is a powerful invitation to remember the calm, steady, and capable being that you truly are, waiting patiently to be rediscovered just beneath the surface of your everyday life. The key to this journey is cultivating the role of the gentle observer. This is the part of your consciousness that can watch your thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them. When a fearful thought arises, such as "I can't handle this," the gentle observer doesn't argue with it, or believe it implicitly. It simply notices it with a kind of detached curiosity, perhaps thinking, "There is the thought that I can't handle this." This simple act of noticing creates a crucial space between you and the thought. In that space, you find freedom. You are no longer fused with the fear. You are the one who is aware of the fear. This separation is the difference between being lost in the dark forest and being the one who holds the map, observing the forest from a safe vantage point. This gentle observer is not judgmental or critical. It does not scold you for having anxious thoughts or tell you that you should be feeling differently. Its nature is one of pure, compassionate awareness. It watches the inner storm with the same gentle acceptance that you might watch a rainstorm from the comfort of your own home, cozy and safe inside. You can hear the thunder and see the lightning, but you know that you are protected from it. By cultivating this aspect of yourself, you are building your own internal shelter. You are learning to be a friend to yourself, even and especially when you are feeling scared. This compassionate presence is a powerful antidote to the harsh inner critic that so often accompanies anxiety. As you practice stepping back into this role of the observer, you begin to profoundly rewrite your relationship with fear. Fear no longer has the power to define you or to dictate your actions. It becomes just one of the many experiences that flows through your awareness, but it is not the entirety of your awareness. You start to realize that you are so much bigger than your anxiety. You are the sky and the fear is just a passing cloud. You are the mountain and the worry is just the wind blowing around you. This realization is not just a comforting idea, it is a deep experiential truth that can fundamentally shift your experience of life, allowing you to meet every moment with greater calm, clarity, and inner strength. Now, with your breath as your gentle companion, let us embark on a journey of the imagination. Allow your mind to paint a picture, creating a sanctuary that is yours and yours alone. Imagine, if you will, that you are standing at the edge of a quiet, ancient forest. The air here is clean and cool, carrying the faint, sweet scent of pine needles and damp earth. Sunlight filters down through the high canopy, dappling the ground in shifting patterns of gold and green. This is not a dark or foreboding place, it is a place of profound peace and wisdom. The trees stand tall and kind like silent, patient guardians who have watched over this land for centuries. This is your personal sanctuary, a place you can create and return to whenever you need respite. Take a gentle, imaginary step forward, crossing the threshold from the outside world into this sacred space. As you do, feel a sense of immediate calm wash over you, a tangible shift in the atmosphere. The noise and rush of your daily life cannot follow you here. They fade away completely at the forest's edge. The ground beneath your feet is soft and yielding, a rich carpet of moss and fallen leaves that cushions your every step. You can feel its gentle support, a solidness that mirrors the growing stability you are cultivating within yourself. This forest welcomes you without question or judgment. It asks nothing of you except that you be present, that you allow its deep, abiding peace to permeate your being. Look around you at the sheer majesty of this place. The trees are a testament to silent strength and resilience. Their trunks are wide and sturdy, their bark textured with the intricate patterns of time. Their branches reach high toward the sky, a network of life that connects the earth to the heavens. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, creating a soft, rustling sound that is like a lullaby for the soul. This sound is the only sound, and it serves to deepen your sense of tranquility. It brushes lightly against your skin, a cool and refreshing caress that seems to sweep away any lingering traces of tension or worry. In this moment, you are completely enveloped by the serene energy of the natural world. In this forest, you are alone, but you are not lonely. There is a profound difference between the two. The solitude here is not one of emptiness, but one of fullness and connection. You are in the company of the ancient trees, the soft earth, and the gentle air. You feel a deep sense of being held and protected by the very essence of the earth itself. The pressures of social interaction, the need to perform or to be a certain way, all dissolve in this peaceful solitude. Here you are free to be your most authentic self, without apology or explanation. You belong here in this quiet cathedral of nature as much as any tree or stone. This is your place. With each steady, easy breath you take, you begin to walk deeper into this tranquil forest. There is no destination in mind, no goal to reach. The journey itself is the purpose. You are simply moving, step by gentle step, away from the world of pressure and expectation. With each footfall on the soft earth, you leave behind another layer of stress. Imagine yourself walking away from the endless to-do lists, the deadlines, and the feeling of never being enough. You are walking away from the noise of comparison and the weight of others' opinions. This path leads you not toward a specific place, but toward a state of being, a state of profound and untroubled peace. As you meander along this soft, winding path, allow your senses to awaken fully to the beauty around you. Notice the intricate details you might otherwise overlook. See the delicate structure of a fern frond unfurling in the dappled light. Observe the vibrant green of the moss clinging to the side of a fallen log, a miniature world teeming with life. Hear the distant, melodic call of a single bird, its song clear and pure in the quiet air. Feel the texture of a smooth, cool stone in your palm if you were to reach down and pick one up. By immersing yourself in these simple sensory details, you anchor your mind firmly in the present moment, leaving no room for anxious thoughts about the past or future to take root. The path continues to lead you deeper toward the very heart of the forest and the very heart of your own presence. With every step, you feel your heartbeat beginning to slow down, synchronizing with the calm, unhurried rhythm of the natural world around you. The frantic pace of modern life gives way to the ancient steady pulse of the earth. Your breath, which was once your conscious anchor, now flows with an easy, unconscious grace. It moves in and out of your body without any effort at all, a perfect, gentle wave of life. You are not forcing relaxation, you are simply allowing it to happen, surrendering to the profound peace that this sacred place offers so freely and so generously. As you walk, a deep sense of remembering begins to surface within you. It is a quiet but powerful realization that you were never meant to carry the weight of the entire world on your shoulders. You were never designed to hold on to every worry, every responsibility, and every fear without respite. Society may have taught you that you must be constantly striving, but this forest teaches you a different truth. It reminds you that you are allowed to put it all down. You have permission to release the heavy burdens you have been carrying for so long. This walk is not an escape from reality, but a return to a deeper, more essential reality, the reality of your own innate right to be at peace, be at. As you pause on your walk, find a comfortable spot to rest for a moment. Perhaps you choose to sit at the base of one of the large, benevolent trees, its sturdy trunk offering support for your back. As you settle, feel the solidness of the earth beneath you. It is firm, stable, and completely dependable. This is the ground of your being, both literally in this visualization and metaphorically in your life. It is the unwavering foundation that is always there to support you, even when you feel unsteady. Allow yourself to truly feel this support. Let your body grow heavy and release its weight fully into the earth, trusting completely that you will be held. You are not floating adrift, you are grounded, connected, and secure. From this place of grounded rest, you can begin to consciously put down the burdens you have been carrying. Start with the thoughts that race relentlessly through your mind, the ones that create scenarios of future catastrophe or replay past mistakes. Imagine taking these thoughts and placing them gently on the ground beside you. You are not dismissing them angrily, you are simply setting them aside for a while, allowing the quiet of the forest to take precedence. Let the earth absorb their frantic energy, transforming it into the same calm, neutral energy that permeates this entire space. You do not need to solve these thoughts right now. You only need to give yourself a moment of freedom from their incessant demands. Next, turn your attention to the inner voice of doubt and criticism. This voice can often be the harshest, whispering that you are not good enough, that you will fail, or that you do not deserve peace. Acknowledge this voice, and then, with great compassion for yourself, imagine placing it down on the ground as well. Let it rest among the fallen leaves and the soft moss. In the profound silence of this forest, you can begin to hear a much older, wiser voice, the voice of your own intuition, the voice of your true self. This voice does not shout. It speaks in quiet assurances. It reminds you that you are whole and worthy, exactly as you are. This is the voice that this sanctuary helps you to hear more clearly. Finally, release the immense pressure to perform that you might feel in your daily life. The pressure to be the perfect parent, partner, employee, or friend. The pressure to always be productive, to always be striving, to never show weakness. In this sacred forest, you can let go of all these roles. Right here, right now, you are simply human. You are a living, breathing being, intrinsically connected to the earth, the trees, and the air. And being human, with all its imperfections and vulnerabilities, is more than enough. It is magnificent. Feel the profound relief that comes with this acceptance. Here you don't have to be anything for anyone. You can just be. As you continue to rest in the heart of this forest, you feel a profound sense of unburdening, as if a great weight is being lifted from your very soul. The air itself seems to assist in this process, with each inhale feeling like you are drawing in pure peace, and each exhale feeling like you are releasing old, stagnant energy. You are remembering on a cellular level that you are a part of this natural world, not separate from it. Just as a tree does not worry about growing or a river does not stress about flowing, you can begin to trust in your own natural processes. You can trust in your ability to heal, to find balance, and to return to a state of calm. This is not something you have to force, it is your inherent nature. This experience of belonging is a powerful antidote to the isolation that anxiety can often create. When you are caught in a storm of worry, it can feel like you are the only one, that no one else could possibly understand. But here, in the embrace of the forest, you feel a deep and wordless connection to all of life. You are held by the earth, witnessed by the ancient trees, and soothed by the gentle breeze. This sense of being part of something so much larger than your individual worries provides immense comfort and perspective. Your problems, which once seemed so monumental, begin to shrink in the vastness of this natural cathedral. You are not alone in your struggle, you are part of a web of life that is inherently strong and resilient. This unburdening allows you to reconnect with a simpler, more authentic version of yourself. The version that existed before you learned to worry, before you were taught to strive for perfection. It is the part of you that knows how to find joy in simple things, the warmth of the sun, the sound of the wind, the feeling of solid ground beneath your feet. This is not a regression to a childish state, but a return to a state of wisdom. It is the wisdom of presence, the understanding that this moment, right here, is the only one that truly exists, and that in this moment, all is well. You are allowing the needless complexity of your anxious mind to fall away, revealing the beautiful simplicity of your true being. Take a few more moments to simply absorb this feeling of peace and release. Let it saturate every part of you. Know that this forest is not just a figment of your imagination, but a real place that exists within your own consciousness. It is an inner resource that you have now cultivated and can return to at any time. The peace, the strength, and the sense of belonging you feel right now are yours to keep. They are not dependent on this specific exercise. They are qualities of your own true self that you have simply rediscovered. You can carry the quiet of this forest with you as you move back into your day, a secret sanctuary you can visit with a single, conscious breath. Now, as you rest comfortably in your inner sanctuary, let us invite your body to experience an even deeper level of rest and release. Having calmed the mind, we can now give the body explicit permission to let go completely. To begin this process, bring your gentle awareness to the very top of your head, the crown. Imagine a beautiful, warm sensation beginning to form there. Picture it as a sphere of soft, golden light, like the very first rays of a gentle morning sun. This light is not just warmth, it is imbued with a profound sense of peace, healing, and unconditional acceptance. It hovers just above you, radiating a gentle energy that signals to your entire being that it is time to soften and surrender into deep relaxation. This warm golden light now begins to move, melting slowly down from the crown of your head and onto your scalp and forehead. Feel this gentle warmth as it spreads, smoothing away any lines of tension or worry you may have been holding there. It is a sensation of pure comfort, as if a warm, gentle hand is caressing you, erasing any trace of stress. The tiny, often overlooked muscles around your eyes, which work so hard all day, are invited to relax completely. Feel your eyelids become heavy and serene. The light continues to flow over your temples and cheeks, bringing a soft, pleasant heaviness that signals a deep letting go of all effort and all control. From your face, this cascade of warm light continues its journey downward, reaching your jaw. This is an area where we often store a great deal of unconscious tension, clenching our teeth in response to stress or frustration. Give this area your full permission to release. Feel the muscles of your jaw loosen and slacken, allowing your teeth to part slightly. The warmth then pools around your mouth and chin before seeping into your throat and neck. The strong muscles that hold your head upright are now invited to soften, releasing the burden of their constant work. You may feel your head grow wonderfully heavy as it is fully supported by the surface beneath you, a profound relief. This wave of relaxation continues to spread outward, flowing into your shoulders. This is perhaps one of the most significant areas of release as we physically carry our burdens and responsibilities here. Imagine that golden light melting every knot of tension, every bit of tightness. It feels as if someone kind and infinitely strong is gently lifting the immense weight you have been carrying for so long, allowing your shoulders to drop away from your ears and settle into a state of complete and utter ease. This feeling of lightness and relief begins to extend down your arms, a signal that you are safe to lay down your defenses and simply be at rest. The journey of the golden light continues, flowing from your newly softened shoulders down through your arms. Feel this wave of warmth and relaxation as it travels through your biceps and triceps, a pleasant, heavy sensation that dissolves any remaining tension. The light moves past your elbows and into your forearms, all the way down to your wrists, hands, and fingertips. You might notice a gentle tingling or a pleasant warmth in the palms of your hands or at the tips of your fingers. This is a sign that your body is responding beautifully, letting go of the need to hold, to grasp, to control. Your hands can now rest, open and receptive, completely at ease. Simultaneously, the warm light continues its descent from your neck and shoulders down the entire length of your back. Imagine it flowing over your shoulder blades, allowing them to settle more fully. The light then moves down your spine, vertebra by vertebra, like a slow-motion waterfall of pure peace. Each muscle along your spinal column is invited to release its grip, letting go of any rigidity or holding patterns. The broad muscles of your upper, middle, and lower back, which work so hard to support you, can now completely surrender their effort. Feel your entire back widening and softening as it releases fully into the surface that supports you, a profound sensation of being held and secure. Now, bring your awareness to the front of your body as the golden light spreads across your chest. This gentle warmth soothes the area around your heart, creating a sense of openness and emotional ease. Any tightness or constriction you may have felt here begins to melt away under the light's gentle influence. The light then flows downward into your abdomen, your solar plexus. This is the center of your personal power, but it is also a place that can hold fear and anxiety. Feel the warmth penetrating deep into your belly, calming any fluttering sensations and dissolving any knots of unease. Your breath moves easily in this softened space, your belly rising and falling with a gentle, natural rhythm. The journey continues downward, with the golden light pooling in your hips and pelvic area. This part of our body acts as a major foundation, and it can store deep-seated, long-held tensions. Allow this healing warmth to saturate the entire region, encouraging the large, powerful muscles of your hips, glutes, and groin to soften and release. Let go of the need to be braced or on guard. This is a deep letting go, a surrender that signals to your nervous system on the most primal level that you are completely safe. You are grounded, you are supported, and you are free to release into a state of profound and restorative rest, allowing your entire core to be at peace. The cascade of golden warmth and relaxation now continues its journey from your hips down into your legs. Feel the light flowing into your powerful thigh muscles, the quadriceps on the front, and the hamstrings on the back. These are some of the largest muscles in your body, and they often carry a great deal of tension from walking, standing, and even sitting. Invite them to become heavy, limp, and completely at rest. Imagine the very bones of your legs feeling heavy and sinking deeper into the surface beneath you. There is nowhere to go and nothing to do. Your legs, which are designed for movement, are now given full permission to be completely still and deeply relaxed. This comforting wave of warmth continues downward, flowing over and through your knees. It soothes the complex joints, ligaments, and tendons, bringing a sense of ease and fluidity to an area that often carries significant strain. The light then pours down into your lower legs, filling your calf muscles and your shins with its gentle, healing energy. Any tightness or restlessness you might feel in your calves is invited to simply melt away. You are releasing the deeply ingrained readiness to stand up, to run, to flee. Instead, you are choosing to stay, to rest, and to restore your energy in this moment of profound stillness, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be. The golden light now reaches your ankles, feet, and toes, completing its journey through your entire body. The ankles, which provide flexibility and support, can now let go of their work. The warmth spreads across the tops of your feet and into the soles, which connect you so directly to the earth. Imagine the light soothing every one of the small, intricate bones, muscles, and ligaments within your feet. We often hold a surprising amount of tension here without even realizing it. Feel this final pocket of holding release, as if your feet are being gently swaddled in a warm, soft blanket of pure peace and tranquility. From the crown of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, your entire body is now bathed in this beautiful golden light. You are in a state of complete physical relaxation. Take a moment to simply be with this sensation. Notice the feeling of pleasant heaviness, of deep calm, and of total surrender. You are calm. You are clear, you are safe. Your body has been given the gift of profound rest, and in this state, it can begin its natural process of healing and rejuvenation. There is nothing more for you to do but to inhabit this peaceful feeling, allowing it to deepen with each gentle breath you take. Now, in this state of deep physical calm, let us turn our attention once more to the mind. With the body so deeply relaxed, the mind is more likely to follow suit. Imagine your thoughts as fluffy white clouds drifting lazily across a vast blue summer sky. Before, they may have seemed like dark, heavy storm clouds, but now they are light and transient. You do not need to chase after them or try to figure out their meaning. You do not need to engage with them or solve the problems they present. You can simply adopt the perspective of the sky itself, vast, open, and unaffected, and watch them float by without any attachment. If you find your attention getting caught by a particular cloud, a specific thought or worry, that is perfectly okay. It is the nature of the mind to wander. When this happens, simply and gently acknowledge it without any judgment. Then, use your breath as the softest of anchors to guide your awareness back to the present moment. Return your focus to the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body, or to the feeling of the golden light warming your skin. Each time you guide your attention back, you are strengthening your muscle of mindfulness, choosing peace over distraction, and deepening your state of complete and utter surrender to the moment. You are not broken. This is a truth to be felt deep within your bones right now. You are not behind in life, and you have not failed in any way. You are doing your absolute best with the resources you have, and your best is, and always has been, beautiful and more than enough. Anxiety is not who you are. It is not your identity. Think of it as a visitor who sometimes comes to your house, or a weather pattern that sometimes passes through your sky. And you are the sky itself. You are vast, you are calm, and you are fundamentally unmoving no matter what passes through you. This core self is your true nature, and it is always accessible beneath the surface noise. You are healing, even and especially when the process feels slow or invisible. Every moment you dedicate to this kind of gentle practice is a powerful step on your journey. You are so much stronger than the fear that sometimes visits you. You are supported, both by the surface beneath you, and by your own innate capacity for calm. Right now, in this moment of complete surrender, all you need to know is this: you are enough. You are whole. You are at peace. Allow yourself to rest in this knowing, soaking in the tranquility you have so beautifully cultivated for yourself. This feeling is your birthright, a home to which you can always return. In this quiet space of deep relaxation, let these words wash over you, not as mere concepts but as fundamental truths. Allow them to sink into the fertile ground of your softened mind and body, taking root in your very being. You are not broken. Please hear this and let it resonate within you. The experience of anxiety might make you feel fractured or flawed, but it is an experience, not an identity. You are not a problem that needs to be fixed. You are a whole and complete human being, navigating the complexities of life. You are not behind schedule, and there is no race you are losing. The timeline you see others on is not yours. Your journey is unique, unfolding at its own perfect pace, and you are exactly where you need to be right now. Remember, you are doing your absolute best, and your best is, and always has been, more than enough. In a world that constantly demands more, it is a radical act of self-love to acknowledge the effort you put forth every single day. Your best is a fluctuating measure, changing from day to day, and that is perfectly okay. On some days, your best might be conquering monumental tasks. On others, it might simply be getting out of bed and breathing. Both are valid and beautiful expressions of your resilience. Let go of the harsh judgment that tells you your efforts are insufficient. Instead, wrap yourself in the warmth of compassion and acknowledge the quiet courage it takes just to be you in this world. You are healing. This is a profound and active process, even when it feels imperceptibly slow or when you feel you have taken a step backward. Healing is not a linear path with a clear finish line. It is a spiral, a dance of progress and rest. Every moment you dedicate to being gentle with yourself, every conscious breath you take, every time you choose calm over chaos, these are all integral parts of your healing journey. Trust in this process. Trust in your body's innate wisdom to restore balance and in your spirit's unwavering capacity to mend. You are tending to your own inner garden, and even when you cannot see the growth beneath the surface, new life is stirring. You are so much stronger than the fear that sometimes visits you. This is not a strength of brute force or rigid resistance, but the resilient strength of a willow tree that bends in the wind without breaking. It is the quiet strength of the deep ocean, which remains calm far below the turbulent surface. This strength resides in your ability to be compassionate with yourself, your capacity to find your anchor in the storm, and your courage to show up for your life even when you feel afraid. You have weathered every single difficult day you have ever had, and that is a testament to the powerful, enduring strength that is at the very core of your being. Acknowledge this resilience within you now. Let this next truth settle deep within you. Anxiety is not who you are. It is something you experience. It is a visitor, not a resident. It is a set of signals from your nervous system, a pattern of thoughts, a collection of physical sensations. It can feel all-consuming, but it is not the totality of you. Imagine for a moment that you are the vast, endless sky. Your thoughts, emotions, and sensations, including anxiety, are simply the weather. Some days the sky is clear and blue. Other days it is filled with dark, stormy clouds. But the sky itself is never harmed or changed by the weather that passes through it. You are the sky, vast, calm, and fundamentally unmoving. You are the spacious awareness in which all experiences arise and pass away. The fear is a cloud, but you are the sky. The panic is a bolt of lightning, but you are the sky. The worry is the howling wind, but you are the sky. By identifying with the sky instead of the weather, you create a profound sense of freedom and perspective. You no longer have to be swept away by every storm. You can learn to rest in your own vastness, observing the weather patterns as they come and go, knowing that they are temporary and that the clear, peaceful nature of the sky, your true nature, is always present underneath it all. This is your ultimate sanctuary. You are supported. Right here, in this moment, feel the unwavering support of the surface beneath you, holding you completely. This physical support is a mirror for the unseen support that surrounds you always. You are supported by the air you breathe, by the earth beneath your feet, and by your own innate capacity for calm and healing. You do not have to do this all alone. Allowing yourself to feel supported is a form of surrender, a release of the belief that you must carry everything by yourself. Let go into this support, let it hold you, let it remind you that it is safe to relax, to soften, and to be at ease. And finally, let this be the truth that you carry with you from this place. Right now, in this very moment, you are enough. Not when you overcome anxiety, not when you achieve the next goal, not when you become a better version of yourself. Right now, exactly as you are, with your beautiful heart, your unique strengths, and your human vulnerabilities. You are whole, you are worthy, and you are enough. Let this affirmation be the gentle hum beneath all your other thoughts, a quiet river of self-worth that flows steadily through you, nourishing you from the inside out. Rest in this knowing you are enough. As we gently near the end of this shared journey into stillness, begin to bring a soft awareness back to the edges of your being. The profound peace you have cultivated is not a fragile state that will shatter the moment you move. It is a deep, resonant quality of your own true nature. It is yours to keep. Take a final, deep, and nourishing breath in, filling your lungs completely with the calm energy you have created. Hold it for just a gentle moment at the top, a quiet pause to honor the sanctuary you have built within yourself. Then, with a long, slow, and complete exhale, let it all go, releasing any last vestiges of tension and surrendering fully into the peace of this present moment. This peace does not live only in this session, it lives within you. You can carry this profound sense of tranquility with you as you transition back into your day. Imagine it not as something you must cling to tightly, but as a quiet, steady river that flows deep beneath the surface of your thoughts and activities. The surface of the river may sometimes be ruffled by the winds of daily life, by demands, challenges, and unexpected events, but the deep, underlying current remains constant, calm, and ever-present. This inner river of peace is your own. It is a source of strength and stability that you can access at any time, simply by turning your attention inward and reconnecting with the gentle rhythm of your own breath. You have now rediscovered the path to its banks, and you can return whenever you wish. This journey has been guided by Trance Haven, a space created to remind you that your calm is not something you must seek outside of yourself, but something that simply needs to be uncovered within. It is a place where your calm begins again and again. If this time together has brought you a measure of ease, a moment of respite, or a feeling of gentle relief, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you ensure that this sanctuary is always just a click away. We will be here, waiting with a quiet space and a gentle voice. Whenever you feel the need to pause, to reconnect, and to soothe your soul, you are always welcome here in this haven of tranquility. Until we meet again, carry this gentle intention with you. Be gentle with yourself, for you are doing the best you can. Be present in your life, for that is where true peace is found. And above all, remember to breathe. Your breath is your most faithful anchor, your most immediate source of calm, and your constant reminder that you have the power to begin again in any given moment. Go forward in peace, knowing you carry a river of calm within you. Thank you for sharing this time. Be well.